Yeah, Caldwell Pope to Orlando, 3 years, $66 million. Second year in a row that they've lost a key contributor. Not fair.
Yeah, I don't know how he got that assignment.
I want to check that out.
I don't know how we did not get the invite, but give him credit.
Tatum on the follow. Forsberg's got that Jokic. It definitely is more convincing when you say you're happy for him like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, I am happy for him. Well, I just want to be clear before.
Ooh, Russ.
Is this like a new Russell Westbrook here?
Spot up shooter. How sports narratives are shaped sometimes, like a sliding doors moment like that.
For sure.
It changes everything. Here's White.
And everyone thinks at the end of a game. It's not always.
Steph hadn't even really been shooting it that well until the fourth quarter explosion.
Correct. But, yeah. A lot of things. There's a shot that you were talking about in the pregame.
Gonzaga Bulldog on their roster now. Anton Watt, round pick this year. But Denver's excited about Strother. Maybe it's more by necessity than anything, but they expect him to be good. Adding some much-needed depth for the Nuggets. Are they still your favorites in the West?
I think I would pick Oklahoma City as a better team, but in the playoffs, I just sometimes
expect Jaylen Brown to make an all-defense team this year.
Yeah, I mean, that narrative has to be talked about early.
Nice cut. Brown rocks the rim. Our man Eddie House knows all about that. It's a dry heat out there in Phoenix. There's a 3 for Strother, ripping in Abu Dhabi for those warm-up games before the Olympics. Jason Tatum and Steph Curry and I think Devin Booker played golf together, and I'm thinking they must have been out there at like 6 a.m. Because if you're out there in the middle of the day, it's way too hot. Pritchard for 3. Lost that overtime game in Minnesota. They took the Celtics to overtime in Boston.
What do you do with that right there? Makes you 10, 20, 30% better. And you end up becoming that because of an elite player like that.
Brown never saw the pass coming. Porter in transition with a two-hand stuff. Pritchard with 14 points. He's made 4 threes. Last year in the preseason, he was tied for the league lead with 17 made threes. Malik Beasley hit the same number, and he's got 4 already today. 5 points for Strother. Keita trying to find Hauser. Force that pass. Pritchard ends up with it. One more feed for Tillman. 3-pointer is good. And Tillman switched out onto Westbrook. Tries to use the athleticism. And DeAndre Jordan turns back the clock. Is it 2010? Russell Westbrook to really sick. Walsh left alone. Makes a pay.
Go.
Really good sign.
Yeah, and not only that, but sometimes it's hard.
A lot of room for Hauser on the dribble drive. He leaves it for Luke, and he puts it in for 2.
Yeah, it's good movement. That's kind of how I look at that group right now. And I think the Knicks are going to be really good if they can stay healthy. And it's not because of Karl Anthony Towns. Man, that was impressive.
He still made it even though the buzzer didn't go off yet. He can do it all.
It means a lot to these guys.
Peterson, the finger roll. That was smooth. Next time we see Nemi, we gotta ask him about
that. Can we get that? Like real sound would be amazing.
Shireman missed the layup. Walsh has it.
There you go.
And a two-hand jam.